Hey, what's going on, everyone? By now, you should have done your lesson two notes. If you have not, pause that video, take care of those lesson two notes. Remember to get to your notes. All right, you're going to get yourself into teams. Find your class period. I'll just choose fourth period there. And to do your notes, oh my goodness, there they are. Number six. Number six, the notes, the math video. Click on that, open it on up. All right, I'm a big fan of, again, going to the website itself, and then you can sort. Teacher, go to Susevich, all right? Class, sixth grade. Unit, review unit. And you should find that lesson two video. Get the notes taken care of. We know your note packets, all right? Because it's labeled as notes, and it's that white stapled packet as well. All right, so we got that taken care of. Let's go do some entrance slips. Let's practice these guys together a little bit, all right? So your entrance slips, that is your purple packet, all right? We do want you to get that out in front of you. I'm trying to see if I've got an example of it somewhere up here. Remember, you can find it here. All right, we got lots of places we can find if we don't have it there, but let me see here. So notes, entrance slips. All right. So there it is. Looks like this. All right, looks like this. We are going to lesson number 2 right there, adding and subtracting with decimals. So the main thing that we want to keep in mind is in order to add and subtract decimals, you need to stack them and you need to line up your decimals. So let's go through problem number 1 right there. All right. 1 2/10 plus that 71/100. So when we go ahead and set it up, I'm going to put the first number down, write it exactly how I see it. And then I'm going to make sure that I line up my decimal right underneath it. And I'm going to add. And there we are. All we do is we add and we drop the decimal straight down. Placeholders, since there's nothing above the 1, technically there is a 0. With addition, it's not required by law because when you add 0 onto something, nothing changes. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 2 plus 7 is 9. Drop my decimal straight down, 1 and 91/100. Ta-da! You're done. All right. Question number 2, subtraction. Now, subtraction makes you work a little bit more because borrowing is involved. But to get started, it's the exact same thing. So I'm going to write down my first number, which is my 23 and 2/10, minus, I'm going to line up my decimals. So we should have something like that. I could fill in the 0 that's there. It's not required by law, but I certainly can. Now, what is required by law is we are required to fill in that 0 above the 3. And here's the reason why. Back in question number 1, if you were adding 0 onto something, it doesn't change it. But here, we're not adding, we're subtracting. When we subtract, we have to take it away from something. Well, what's up there? Well, it's a 0 that's up there. And now you can see, whoa, we can't take the 3 away from the 0. Borrow. All right, so we're gonna do that borrowing process. So we'll come on over, we'll borrow. It will be a 1 there. All right, we'll add that 10s on. So there we are. We can subtract 10 minus 3. There we go. I can't do 1 minus 8. All right, so again, we're borrowing. So I'm going to go over to the next place value. It's going to 2. All right, so it becomes 11. Some of you might borrow all at once. Some of you might go in pieces. It really doesn't matter as long as you get home safely here. 11 minus 8 is 3. Drop that decimal straight down. All right, so we're going to subtract. Oh, I can do 2 minus 0. Yeah, so there's my 2. And then there's my 2 as well. So 22 and 33/100. Doing some estimation is a great way to check your answer. 23 and 2/10 is about 23. 83/100, think of it as like money, 83 cents, that's like $1. So if you did 23 minus 1, you should get something around 22, and we certainly did. So do keep that in mind. We can come back and do the exact same thing in question number 1. Again, just to check it, 1 and 2/10 is kind of like the number 1. 71/100, that's like 71 cents. We'd say that's like $1. So 1 plus 1 is a 2. And again, we are close to our 2. That's there. All right, question number 3. Ooh, this is the one we got to keep in mind because when I know in order to add and subtract decimals, I need to line up my decimal. Look at the number 9. I didn't see a decimal at all. Okay, it's a whole number. Whole numbers do have decimals. Think money, people. Think money. What would $9 look like if we're talking about money? That would be $9 and 0 cents. Yes. So when we're talking about a whole number, it does have a decimal right there to the right of it always. And again, I say think of money, think of a price tag. Now I can line up my decimals. Oh, look at that. That lined up nicely. That lined up really nicely. All right. Sometimes it does. All right. So here we go. Let's start to subtract. Can't take the 6 away from 0, so I am going to borrow. All right. All right. 10. Oh, wait a second, but I couldn't. Wait a second. I jumped the gun here. My goodness. I can't take because, oh, I'm going to do one more right there. I'm going to take care of my borrowing all at once up there. All right. Whereas in the previous problem, all right, the previous problem there, I had the 3, which was, okay, I could do that. So again, you're borrowing how you process it. There's so many different ways. It's up to you. If you want to piece it together like I did here or do it all at once, that's fine. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 5 is a 4. All right. 8 minus 1 is a 7. Now, here's the thing, people. You kind of heard me like, ooh, I think. Sometimes you need to check your work. And remember, to check your work in a subtraction problem, we just go the opposite way and we add. So if we look at my answer, the 7 and 4400ths, with that 1 and 5600ths, if I add them up, I should get back to 9. So a 0, carry the 1, 9 plus 1 is 10, carry the 1, 1 plus 7 is 8 plus 8. I did get there. So I know I'm good. I know I've got it, and the answer is the 7 and 4400ths. Okay, so adding, subtracting decimals, line up your decimals. When you are subtracting, make sure you are filling in your zeros because you're going to have to borrow. When you're adding, you don't. All right, so if you like addition more than subtraction, I'm with you. I get it. Yeah, addition is kind of the favorite of the operations there. So, all right, people, that's it. You've got classwork to get yourself into. Make sure you are checking your answers on your answer key. Remember, your answer key. Back into teams here, people. All right. Oh, my goodness. Tab number 8, channel number 8, answer keys and extra copies. Go to the website and right there, front and center. Whoa, there it is right there. 6th grade review, answer keys. You can get your answer keys there. For in class, for some of you, you save them to your desktop. We did that. So if it's there, you might grab it from there. But yeah, just kind of click on it. Remember, if you get that downloading, you are going to get on over into my computer or my PC, which for a lot of you is in the upper left-hand corner. Mine's in a different location. And then you can go to downloads. And when you go into downloads, it'll be in there. I got a lot that are in there. So it's just kind of up to you on where you place things. All right, people, that's it. Show's over. Get that classwork done. And then you've got your next notes video so you are ready for tomorrow.